Hello everyone, and welcome to hole number 3, par 5 of the Namhae Cliffs. And I'm going to go over this one in tailwind, how to play this one in the best way possible. Before we start, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Also check out patreon.com/golf-tommy if you do want to get the full set of text guides for tour number 10, tour number 10, the club Oceania, or maybe just the shootout. So our opponent is going to go directly over here, and I'm going to do the same. That's the only thing that we need to focus on doing here, because we're going to gain so much distance by taking the ball playing there in the middle. So I'm going to play with a power 3 ball. You can see our opponent play with the power 1 ball, and that's okay. But I want to play with a power 3 ball to give myself the best amount of distance possible. Now, when I do have like tailwind pointing towards the right, I'm not going to bother putting any side spin to the right, because I do want to stay away from the rough there on the side. I'm going to play this one with usually 10% downhill adjustment. I'm not going to go full blast. I'm going to go almost full blast over power here, because I know the ball is going to travel further than expected. We hit it very, very good there. And you can see, even if I'm not using the side spin to the right, we're still coming in very close to the rough there on the side. The thing to remember here, though, is that if you do play against an opponent that do have more topspin than you have, like now we have 6 bars of topspin. Let's say you face an opponent with an Apocalypse, or you face an opponent with Thor's Hammer, then that opponent most likely will reach green or very close to it with that type of wind. And that's also a big reason why we need to go for it, even though we might not have the club for being able to reach the green. So now we do have a very good opportunity here, and I very much like this one. You can see that we went around 75% overpower. Oh no, that was so close. Very unlucky for our opponent there. And the thing with this hole, when we can drive this far, is that the second shot is going to be much easier. And I'm thinking going up here, you can see we're coming in medium distance of our minimum distance of our club with a slight downhill approach. So I'm going to put it right in the cup, and we're going to go for the dunk. And that is the thing that I feel like a slight dislike. The back of the cup here, and then we're going to play 3 rings, slightly more. And the thing is, the reason I'm going for the dunk here is because of the distance here, that when I am in a minimum distance of my club, I think it's very valuable to rely on the ring system to give yourself that opportunity to go for the dunk instead of trying to go with a backspin approach, something like that. So you line up with the target in the back of the cup with a max backspin approach. So thank you so much for watching hole number 3, par 5 with the Namhae Cliffs in tour number 10, Club Oceania. If you do have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. Once again, do not forget to check out patreon.com/golf-tommy to get the text guides for tour 10. So now we come to the Namhae Cliffs par 5, hole number 3 with headwind. And headwind changes this one so much, as we cannot go full blast and bounce ourselves over on the island as we can do in tailwind. So here we do need to really be aware of, first and foremost, I like to play still on the island, because with headwind here we cannot reach that far, and then we kind of rely on having tailwind or at least crosswind for the second shot. Max side spin, and I'm also going with 4 bars of backspin here. We're aiming here with the red ring on the bottom of the rough, and we're going to over adjust this shot for 10% with a max distance adjustment, which is 5 rings in this example. So we're getting it up into overpower, and we're going to go with around 75% of the ball in curl with around 75% of overpower, just to make sure that we're going to reach over here now. So even if we come in a little bit hot, doesn't really matter. But you can see as well that I'm using the backspin to compensate really for how the ball is going to bounce, and we know that already, that if we do have a wind that is going to be headwind, we're going to get a compressed ball guide line, and that is going to help in headwind. So you can see here the second shot for our opponent. He or she is having a cataclysm here, and that's no problem with having that. It's just that it's going to get very tough to even have a chance for the pin or getting it close. Now the green is very big, so it is pretty easy to get down there, and this shouldn't be a problem with the putt here. But once again, if it would be having headwind there, then that would be a problem. So now you can see this elevation change. Look, we played from a higher point to a lower point, and then we're going to over adjust this shot a lot. I play this one with a 40% over adjustment, and now I'm going to extend the ball guide line here, so we do have some space there. And now I'm going to play this one for 9 rings with the snipers. And 9 rings for a 6.4, which is a lot. You can see here how the ball is going to travel. Look how far it travels to the right here. And with a 40% over adjustment, we're getting it very, very close. It's going to bounce up there, coming in a little bit hot, but we're straight at the pin. So this is in headwind for Namhae Cliffs, hole number 3, par 5. And this is going to be tougher than tailwind. That is why I want to add this one in this recording. Once again, if you do want to get the full setup of the text guide for Tour 10, check out patreon.com/golfclashtommy.